Hi, I'm Dr. Krieger. Today we're going to talk about rotator cuff exercises. The rotator cuff is a part of the muscles that stabilize your arm and you use them when you're throwing, but they're also a part of the posterior shoulder girdle. In our society, we tend to do a lot of things where we push, but not a lot of things where we pull. The rotator cuff muscles are exercised best when we do certain types of pulling motions. So as a society, we don't do a whole lot of that. We don't do a lot of raking and hoeing or rolling out bread dough like we may have done in the past. So we want to make sure we keep that muscle strong. Symptoms from rotator cuff injuries can cause such things as shoulder pain, but they can also cause you to have pain radiating down your arm and your hand. So when that muscle gets injured, it gets micro tears, and if those micro tears don't heal or get exercise to strengthen them back up, they start to get scar tissue in there, better known as myofascial trigger points. So we're going to look at the chart over here. We're going to look first at the infraspinatus muscle on the bottom here. And the infraspinatus muscle is right here. So you can see it's right on the shoulder blade. It attaches into the ball of the shoulder. That muscle itself, you can see those little blue dots on there, and you notice how there's blue going down this person's arm, and that's a muscle-referred pain. The next muscle we're going to look at is up a little bit, called the supraspinatus muscle. It's on top of the scapula, and you can see that's where you get trigger points there, and that can also cause pain to radiate down your arm. So we're going to bring in our model, Robin, now to demonstrate and show you where those muscles are, and then show you how to do the exercises. So here's Robin's shoulder blade. Right here is the infraspinatus muscle. Right here is the supraspinatus muscle, and those muscles attach into this area of the humerus, better known as your upper arm. So we're going to show you those exercises. We're going to start with two different ways to do these exercises. The first one we're going to show you is with a weight. So we're going to start with the top exercise first, and we're going to use, this is going to be the infraspinatus, and what she's going to do is she's going to just bring that arm up, she's going to keep it at 90 degrees while she's doing that. We're going to do sets of 15 to 20 of these. One thing to watch for is make sure that your elbow isn't coming off your side like this. If it is, you can always take a towel and try to hold that towel in place while you're doing the exercise. To do the supraspinatus, we're going to have you switch sides now. Once again, we want to keep this arm at 90 degrees. And what she's going to do is she's going to bring that into her belly button. And once again, we're going to use this same nice form that she's doing for us. One thing to watch with this exercise is when you start to feel like it feels like an engine block, it's super heavy, that means that you have hit the ending point. Do not try to throw it up. Do not try to do any further. So if you get to 10 and that's all you can do, that's all you can do. With the weights, we're always going to start with a 5-pound weight or less. Some people, 2 to 3 pounds is fine. The maximum weight that I've ever recommended for somebody to do with this exercise is 10 pounds. If you don't have little dumbbells like we have here, we're going to demonstrate how you can do that using an exercise band. So we're going to have Robin come over here and we'll show you how to do that next. So we're going to pretend I'm anchored to a doorknob or a door or a wall. So once again, you can see her arms at 90 degrees, and what she's going to do is she's going to pull the band away from her belly button. And this is about a medium band, and that's what you want to start out with, is medium to light. You don't want to do heavy. Once again, you can see she's keeping her elbow tight to the side. Now we're going to have her switch sides, and she's going to do the same thing. Full range of motion. One thing to keep in mind with the bands is the bands do give you increased resistance at the very end of the exercise. It's called a specific kind of contraction that actually can increase the strength. For people who are baseball pitchers, it's a nicer exercise to do in relevance to that. So once again, you're going to do 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps, but if you get into the middle of your first set and you can only do 10, just do the 10. By flipping over again, back and forth, going right side, left side, and doing the exercises, you'll get enough time in between for recovery. Thanks and have a great day, and thanks for watching our video on YouTube.